Our culture has developed a view of humanity that prizes independence and self-sufficiency above all else. And this applies in a particular way to the generations of men who are being raised today. Men who are unsure and confused and weak. The models that are presented are, at least in my days, were John Wayne and the Lone Ranger. Today it's stories of superheroes and Captain America. And what we're presented with is a rugged individual who does not need anyone, who's completely self-dependent, self-sufficient, and makes independent decisions. By way of contrast, look at Joseph. The story of the first years of Jesus' life is a dramatic one. Family escaping the bloodthirsty Herod, fleeing to Egypt, and then returning to Nazareth to live a very simple life. But this tyrant, obsessed with the terror of being replaced, haunts them. And in the center of this is the most defenseless of institutions, a young family just getting started. How can these innocent lambs escape this ferocious wolf? This is such an unequal contest, a violent king, a humble carpenter. But what is so important in all of this is that Joseph does not attempt to do this by himself. We have this wonderful story is that the angel appears to him in a dream. It's almost as if we hear him saying, I think I better sleep on this. Sleep on making a decision by myself. And as a consequence, he is the one who finally gives the name of God to this child. And the name is God with. Not God alone. Not God by God's self. God with. And it's a message to Joseph about how to be a human being, how to be a man, how to be a person, to be with others, not to stand alone, to be with this family, to be with all of those who need. This is the model for men that's missing from our generation today, that we are not looking for and needing men who are independent, who keep their thoughts to themselves, who make independent decisions, however good they may be. We need men who are able to be with others, with their families, with their children, to sleep on things, to take their time, to listen to others, to be a person in dialogue. Above everything else, that's what stands out about Joseph. He listens to the voice of God who speaks to him through the angel in his dreams. And it is that relationship that gives solidity, constancy, and strength. Joseph doesn't have our technology, but he didn't need it. He just needed to be a listener, to be in constant dialogue with the Father, in constant dialogue with those around us, to be willing to listen and to be with. And that's what finally makes him the person that we can celebrate on this feast of the Holy Family.